Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, verse 24. Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. In the last verse, Bhagavan Krishna said, one who knows Purusha, Prakriti and its gunas, whatever be his way of living, he is not born again. This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in verse 23. Now, verse 24. ध्यानेनात्मनि पश्यन्ति केचिदात्मानमात्मना अन्ये सांख्येन योगेन कर्मयोगेन चापरे. If you want to achieve any goal, first you must assess where do you stand with reference to that goal. That is the most important thing. If you don't know where you stand, then you cannot reach the goal. First, you must assess yourself. Already I have given this example. Suppose if someone wants to participate in 100-meter running race in the next Olympics, first he should assess where he stands with reference to the other competitors. At present, analyze. Can I participate in the district state level competition and win the medal? Everything depends upon the mental makeup of a person. It is not unachievable. It can be achieved. But one must understand. Similarly, the disease, it may be the same, but a good doctor will prescribe medicine depending upon the condition of the body. For a baby, sugar syrup, the medicine mixed with sugar syrup. So that baby, it actually wants more. For a middle-aged person, a tablet. Nowadays, tablets are coming in size which you cannot easily gulp. You take one part of water. Water gets inside, stomach is full, tablet still remains in the mouth. For an old man, it is through drips. Same disease, but different treatment. Bhagwan Krishna in the last verse indicated that the ultimate goal of a person must be not getting another birth in this world. That is very important. In fact, Alvars and Nayanmas, they again and again say, Piravi Vendi. I don't want this birth in the human birth, any birth. What is this stupid life? It is always hungry. Getting disease every now and then. Old age is a problem. Whether you like it or not, it will come. It is a problem, full of problem. Finally, death. However much you put makeup, your tooth set comes out. Your teeth set. No, sir, nowadays they are having some technology. It is you spend a few lakhs, they fix it. Correct. But what about your skin and your walking? Bhagwan himself says in chapter 8, verse 15, the birth in this world is dukkhalaya. Dukkhalayam ashashvatam. If you come to me, then there is no dukkha. Dukkhalaya. No birth in this world. That is what Bhagwan Krishna says in chapter 8, verse 15. Saint Thiruvalluvar says, Piravi Perungadal Ninduvar, Nindar Irevanadi Cherada. Meaning, the one who surrenders at the feet of Bhagwan can cross the difficult ocean of birth. He also says that. Piravi Perungal, birth is a ocean, not easy. Hence the goal is clear. If the goal is clear, but if we do not know how to reach that goal, then what is the use of that goal? It's a complete waste. You know there is a treasure in Amazon forest, 100 kgs of gold. But if you don't know how to reach that treasure, then what is the use? As already said, the mental and emotional faculties of people are not same. Several times we have seen. That is why Bhagavan put everybody into different baskets. Brahmins, Kshatriyas, traders and workers. Broad categories. So it depends upon the mental and emotional faculty of a person. It always differs from each individual to individual. It is not, you cannot, every individual, same mother, we are four sons. Each one has got a different mentality. You cannot say everyone has got the same mentality. In corporate world also, they try to put everything in three or four baskets. For example, the work will be divided as most important and urgent. Most important but not urgent. Not important but urgent. Not important, not urgent. Four categories. They classify it. Similarly, Bhagwan divides the people now for achieving the goal into three broad categories. People who are sattvic in nature, that is, who are able to control their mind, who can keep their mind as cool as cucumber and concentrate and contemplate for a long time. That is one category. Second set of people, they also have rajasic qualities and sattvic qualities, mixed. They cannot sit for a long time because their vasanas will always pull them. Do something, do this thing, do that thing. People who are rajasic in nature, 100% rajasic in nature, they have lot of mental agitation. They cannot sit even for 5 minutes and concentrate. They want to work. Now goal is the same. But if a person who cannot sit even for 5 minutes with him, if he is asked to sit and meditate, he will be a total failure. A kindergarten child cannot sit in BSc physics class and be attentive also. Impossible, because that mental makeup is not there. Neither this person can achieve the goal, nor he can exhaust the vasanas. So, in both he will be a failure. Spiritual unfoldment is like blossoming of flower. It must be a slow process, beautiful process. Slowly, slowly, if you keep the camera, how much time it takes. Any pressure applied will spoil the beauty and the flower will become a wasted flower. So you have to patiently wait. Hence, Bhagwan gives three different techniques in this verse and just leaves at that. What one has to understand is what is his mental condition and then take the medicine accordingly. First, for a person who has a steady mind and intellect, sattvic person, they achieve the goal by meditation. Swami Chinmayananda says, meditation consists in withdrawing by concentration all the sense organs from their respective sense objects into the mind, and then withdrawing the mind into inner intelligence, and then contemplating upon the highest. So, three-way process. First, control the sense organs from the respective sense objects. If I sit in meditation and if somebody makes some dish, automatically the smell comes, mind goes that way. Or something else, mind goes out. But this person controls the sense organs from the sense objects. And then he focuses that mind into inner intelligence. That is the second step. And third, then he contemplates upon the highest. It is a continuous and unbroken thought flow, like a stream of oil flowing from one vessel to another. Here, Swami Chinmayananda says, seeing the self does not mean seeing it as an object, like you see a pot, or a vessel, or a person, or a tree. It is not an object, because here the self is the object. Your inner consciousness, that is the object, that is the subject. The self is the subject, and therefore the word see is used to mean only an inward experience. The experience is so vivid that it is comparable to unshakable knowledge. Now if you understand this, you can see the truth of this statement. I will put it that way. You can see the truth of this statement. Swami Chinmayananda says, when Bhagavan says, behold the self, in the self, by the self, that is, Dhyanenatmani pashyanti kechidatmanam. Bhagavan says, behold the self, in the self, by the self. What does it mean? Then Swami Chinmayananda quotes Adi Sankara here. Adi Sankara explains it as, by meditation, the yogis behold the self, the pure consciousness, in the self, that is buddhi, by the self, that is by their own intelligence, that is by the antakarana, refined by dhyana. I repeat this again. Adi Sankara says, by meditation, the yogis behold the self. That is, here, the first self here means pure consciousness. In the self means that is buddhi. So, second time when the Atma is used, it is buddhi. By the self means by their own intelligence, that is by the antakarana, refined by dhyana. The question is, why the same term is used to indicate the instrument of recognition? That is Dhyanenatmani, Atmani, Pashyanti, Kechidat Atmanam, Atmana. Why he is using the same term 3 times? One is instrument of recognition, Atmani. Second is subject of recognizing it, that is Atmana. And the third is object recognized, Atmana. Swami Chinmayananda says, the reason is, in the final realization, it is experienced that the intellect, the mind, the seeker and the sought are all in fact nothing other than oneself. The example given is the dreamer, the dreamt, and the dream are all nothing but the waker's own mind. Once you wake up, everything is the same. Your own mind projected everything. But this path is not available for all. They are for the highest type of aspirants, seekers. These seekers have sufficient detachment, vairagya, from the sense objects and a ready discrimination, viveka, to distinguish the permanent from the impermanent, real from the unreal. We have seen what is viveka and vairagya in detail, given by Kanchi Paramacharya. Remember this. Tatakkim, 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 viveka. Vairagya is yadaiva kakavishtaya. These two you should always remember. So this is for this first path, for the sattvic people. The second path of Sankhya. Anye Sankhyena Yogena. Path of Sankhya. Those whose mind and intellect are not steady. Sometimes they are good in meditation, and other times they experience a tremendous amount of restlessness and agitation. The remedy for them is enthusiastic study of Shastras. From Chinmayananda says, you must study the Shastras. You must study Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, whatever you are able to sit and read. Swami Chinmayananda says the term Sankhya means sequence of logical thought through which we can reach a definite philosophical conclusion, unassailable by any doubts anymore. Unassailable doubts. Unassailable, you should not be without doubts. So, you go on reading the Shastras, hear from the Gurus, then reflect upon the truth. Slowly, you will understand the truth of those statements. Vichara, that is, deep study and reflection, provides the seeker with better understanding. He gets deeper conviction of the goal. Vichara can safely take place. It can take the seeker to yoga of meditation and help the seeker to establish therein. The very study of the Shastra and reflections upon it is called Sankhya Yoga. So this is the second path. I cannot sit for a long time, sir. Sorry, my mind is not permitting me. Maybe I can sit for half an hour, 1 hour. Because immediately you will get a doubt. Am I wasting my time? This is what Swami Chinmayananda says. You will, I am full of doubts. Am I wasting my time in reading Bhagavad Gita? Doubt will come. When you sit in meditation, am I sitting like an idle person? Oh, I have so much of work. Why should I sit? What is the use of this? Your doubts will come. So then you have to study the Shastras. Go to the Guru. Then you reflect upon you need, our Hinduism says no blind following. If you blindly follow, 100% you will crash. You reflect upon it. You will find the truth of the statements. That is what it says. Second method. Then the third method, path of Karma Yoga. Most of us may fit in this category. Some people are not interested in studying the Shastras and reflecting upon it. What, sir? Why waste time? Earn money, sir. Live happily. You have a family. Who knows there is next Janma or not? This Janma is given to you. Enjoy it. I tell you, sir, it's all okay. These texts are made by some class of people to make money. So that is what they say. Because their vasanas in them demand more and more and more and more and more. They are in a state of mental agitation in which no effective meditation is possible. They cannot sit even for 5 minutes. That instrument is not fit for meditation at all. Hence, Bhagwan says, Karma Yoga. Undertake all activities. Do whatever you want to do in a spirit of dedication and surrender. When the path of action is pursued for a long time, then the existing vasanas naturally get exhausted. And one day, the same person will realize, what am I doing? Oh my God, I have wasted my time. Then he will naturally go to the previous step in search of truth by reading the Shastras. From there, he will move up and then reach the ultimate goal. So in this verse, Bhagwan prescribed 3-step process. If you are highly agitated person, complete rajasic in nature, then do your actions with utmost sincerity and dedication. Surrender it at the feet of Bhagavan Krishna. Karma Yoga. I need not have to repeat that all actions must be performed in accordance with Dharma. You cannot be a corrupt person and say, sir, my vasanas demand me to take money. No. In every field, whatever it is. Till the time you get exhausted, till the time we understand that people love because of the money in the bank account. Till the time we understand that whom we think they are all loving us, they are not even interested in talking to us or speaking even one word with us. When the old age comes, these are all easy happenings. And nowadays it is common. Every fellow runs to some foreign country. And he has a family, he has children, their education, these things are there. So nobody is interested in talking and wasting their time with you. In fact, talking to you will become, it's a waste of time. That man goes on repeating the same thing several times. What is this nonsense? I have enough work. So you will put the phone on speaker, you will, in between, you will say, that's it. Do whatever you want to do. One day you will realize, but that day may be too late. But we need not have to worry. Death is, according to Hinduism, it's only a long sleep. We will continue our journey from the next Janma, from where we left. This Bhagavan has already guaranteed long back. If we are sattvic and rajasic in nature, don't stop your work, but read more books or shastras. Go and hear the teachings from gurus. Reflect upon the truth. You yourself have to reflect. Like a cow. Bring it back. Think about it. And then reflect upon the statements. The moment you step into this, it is like a Bermuda Triangle. It will suck you in. It will create a burning desire for us to know the truth. Once you are convinced and you get that conviction, yes, this is the path, then you are fit for the next stage. Once all the vasanas and mental agitations are exhausted, you will find inner peace. When you get that mental peace, and nothing in the world, outside world, can disturb you, sit for meditation. You will see the self, in the self, by the self. Verse 24. ध्यानेनात्मनि पश्यन्ति केचिदात्मानमात्मना अन्ये सांख्येन योगेन कर्मयोगेन चापरे. Next verse we'll see tomorrow. Hari Om. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana